Oh, okay. I'm not recording, so I'm just barely getting the tail of this. Okay, so you would type in here 42. Because if you change the decimal to a percent, you what? Move the decimal 2 places to the what? To the right, and that'd be 42.07. And 42.07 is close to what? 42.
42.
Okay, next question. Okay, this is the same type question. So we can't spend time on this question, but that's the same type question. Write it down right quick so you can use it. It's 151 with a mean of 151 and a standard deviation of 8.1. And then they give you another one of 153 and a standard deviation of 8.8. So you got 2 test scores. So you got to just set up 2 normal distribution curves. You got 2 normal distributions. Mean of 151 and standard deviation of 8.1, and a mean of 153 and a standard deviation of 8.8. One is a graduate school entrance exam and a quantitative section of the exam. So you got two different distribution curves. Suppose that a graduate school requires 80th percentile. So you want to find the area, the 80th percentile. Remember, inverse norm. Okay? So this is Oz plus mu. Remember we did this the other day. Oz plus mu. X is equal to Oz plus mu. Actually, you don't even need the curve because what do we got? What is this? The 80th percentile. So that's 0.8000. Okay? So somebody find the z-score for the 80th percentile. Somebody do that. That'd be second bars. And what is it? Normal, inverse norm.
Is it inverse?
0.8000. And what do you get? Two decimal places because it's a z-score. What do you get?
Second bars.
What'd you say? Point what?
8.4.
I got 0.84 on this end. Somebody get another one? Everybody get 0.84?
Yes.
Okay. So, what do I do now? Oz plus what? Mu. So the first one, Oz, 8.1 times what? 0.84 plus 151. And the second one is, what's the second one? 153, what's this, 8.8?
Yes.
8.8 times 0.84 plus what? 153? So what's the first score? What's 8.1 times 0.84 plus 151?
I got 157.8.
157.8. Okay, somebody do this one. 8.8 times 0.84 plus 153.
160.3.
160 point what?
39.
What does this say? Round to the nearest what? So what's this one round to? And what is this one round to?
160.
So your answer is 158 and 160. So if you score above a 158 and a 160, then you can go to this school, whatever it is. Oz plus mu. So you got one inverse norm and you got one z-score. That'd be 158. Sorry, I'm boring you. 158 and 160. Next question. Trying to get through everything. All right, this is empirical rule. There it is, right there. I'm not going to go through this one. You just draw it, and you tell what percentage based on the empirical rule, based on 34, 13.5, 13.5, and 2.5. Trying to hurry because we only got 10 minutes. What time's class over? 9:05 or 9 or 10 o'clock?
7.
Yeah, of course. So I'm gonna go on. Okay, the histogram. This is the histogram right here. What does it look like? Well, I'll take my handy dandy pen and I'll draw it. It looks like that. So which one of these looks like that? A. Okay, now y'all should get that. If you miss that one, you don't need to tell anybody. Okay? Oh, did I have another, is it asking another question? Okay. The distribution has 2 peaks. I believe it has 2 peaks, but sometimes this thing will say it has 1 peak. It is not symmetric, and it has moderate to large variation. That's what I think. A score on a psychology cam is 50. Okay, what does that mean? Draw what? Draw a curve. Standard score means what? Z-score. So you need to write 50, mean of 50, the standard deviation of 7, and find the what? For exam score of 45. 45 minus 50 divided by 7. Write that down. 45, or somebody calculate it for me. 45 divided or minus 50 divided by 7. It's going to be negative. What is it?
Negative 0.71.
71. Did y'all get that?
Yeah, it's negative.
Negative 0.71?
Yeah.
Okay. Determine whether, okay, this is another easy one. You should not miss this one. Determine whether the following variable is qualitative, that means blonde, brunettes, redheads, or quantitative, weights, salaries. So what is this one?
A.
It's quantitative. So it's either A or it's either C. Which one is it?
A.
The variable, because salaries are numerical. Yes. Okay, I'm not doing this one. Y'all can do this one. The normal distribution of heights on adult women from region of 66.9, blah, 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 given the standard score, approximately women's. This one, you got to compare. I mean, you got to draw a picture. They give you 4 heights. They want a z-score, and they want the percentile, meaning that you're going to have to use what? Normal CDF. This is a normal CDF question. Normal CDF. Next question. That's a good question. We can go over Monday if y'all want to. Okay, it's the only one that has United States in front of it. So that's pretty, you know. Which one of these is the correct answer?
A.
Why is it A? Why couldn't it be D? Doesn't average to, it doesn't equal 100, exactly. Okay, that one is set up, you put them in order. We could go over that one Monday if you want to, but if you know how to do frequency, that's how many is from 96 to 99. What's relative frequency? A 25-cent word for what? Percent. Cumulative frequency, you start with whatever that number is, and then you add this number. We did 2 of these in class.
There's a few of them on the 5C homework too.
I'm sorry, what?
There's a few of them on the 5C homework too.
Okay, good. So y'all have had this. If you miss a question on a test and you believe it is correct, what should you do? I really like C. Send several emails to Hubert with the last one saying, hello. No, what do you do? B, ask Hubert if you can meet with him after class. Why does Hubert not do extra credit, extra points, or drop in any grades at the end of the semester?
A.
A, he awards me extra points for these questions, for these bonus questions, and he drops the lowest 2 grades on each unit test. Okay, I'm not going, this is a frequency table. They want you to graph this, but look here. I'll show you a trick I learned in the war. So what does it look like? Skewed right. Which one of these are skewed right? D. Turn that around. I bet you I can't do it. Let me try. Oh my gosh. Oh, y'all are impressed, aren't you? Oh, aren't y'all impressed? Look there. There it is. And you feel good about yourself. How many minutes have I got?
2.
Oh, God. Which one's the only answer?
Ooh, C.
Why is it the only answer?
Because it's only
Because it's 864-356.
It's the only one with a real phone number. Second most missed bonus question right here. The first most missed is the one about the weights. 30, 30, 30. Everybody picks 30, 30, 30. When is the week of finals? Let's see. If you have incomplete assignments and Hubert puts a 0 in for the grade, what will the 0 do to your grade? I didn't realize the 0 would make my grade go down. That's what one student told me. Yeah, and checks in the mail. In your grade book, to find your grade after you have completed all your assignments, what button should you push?
Overall grade.
I didn't know how to find my grade. If a student does not complete a homework assignment or test, what grade will be given for that assignment? Y'all think I'm kidding. Does Hubert replace your lowest test grade with your final exam grade? What's the only possible answer?
C.
After 4 unit tests, after 4 of these questions, I had a student try to tell my department head that I told them that I dropped the lowest grade and put my final grade in. Of course, my department head laughed at him. And blah, blah, blah. What does this say? Identify the 2 distributions that are normal. Where are the 2 distributions that are normal? A and B. A and B. Where has the larger, which one has a larger spread? B.
C.
Remember, standard deviation means what? Spread.
Yeah.
So which one has a larger spread? B, because it's wider. Okay? All right, now, the reason I did that, I answered 25 questions. And I didn't do much math. I did 2. So let's say 20, I did 23 questions. And I didn't do much math. And what did I make? I didn't do much math and I still made a what?
86.
I made a 70 something and I didn't do any math. I did 2 or 3 questions for y'all. Now this is the first test. I'm a little bit lenient. I put easy questions on the test. The second test ain't gonna be this easy, okay? But the whole point is everybody should pass this test. Now, all right, let's say that you do the test this weekend and you got, oh gosh, I'm already out of time. You can do the test. If you have a question on the test, write it down. First attempt, number 6, number 8, number 10. Bring it in Monday. I will pull them up off of your test and we'll go over them. That'll give you 2 more days that you can do the test after we go over questions. Homework questions, send them in Monday, okay?
Yes, sir.
Y'all have a good weekend. Got any questions? Stay after class if you don't explode.